Hello, everyone. Happy FriYay to you and yours. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for caring. It is the Denny Sharon Schaffer podcast, DennyRadio Delio, and it's episode 118 episodes and going strong. How are you?
Much better today.
Did you get some good sleep?
I did. Let's just say over 3 nights, I, according to my sleep watch, averaged 13 hours of restful sleep over 3 nights.
Ooh.
Yeah. You wondered why I was
So
not,
beautiful.
I was not myself yesterday, but
Well,
I still went to support our daughter.
But you're back now. And yes, we supported our.
So, and then I had 5 hours last night. So 13 over 3.
And then
5 in one night. Now, that is why I could never be a nurse or a firefighter or a police officer or a surgeon, anybody that's a 24-hour. Oh, heck no.
Unless you want to play bad cop. You'd be really good at bad cop.
But now,
that's a joke, honey.
When you are sleep deprived,
I know.
okay, let's just keep it real here.
Never fun. I just wrote yesterday off. Trust me. All right. Hello to everybody who's watching already. A bunch of people jumping on with comments, and that's really nice.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get into, the meat of here's our topic slide. This is what we're doing today. It's Friday, so it's Feel Good Friday stories. Monday, your parents' strangest childhood rules. And then Wednesday, something you believed 10 years ago or even longer. Now you have the opposite opinion.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. The Denny Radio logo is cutting off the question.
Yeah, it's all right.
So you're saying that the parents' strangest childhood rules thing is really a thing right now, huh?
It is. Like one of the rules from somebody was you couldn't turn on the lights during a thunderstorm, lightning storm. You had to sit in the dark.
I mean, we had plenty of rules growing up, really through dinner, but it was especially from my dad, like teaching us table etiquette, which, let's face it, we need to reteach.
Yeah, for some, yes.
So,
all right,
anyway.
I want to start with a Denny one-off.
Okay.
And I call this from the Duh file. A new study just came out. Banning cell phones in school leads to higher test scores. Yeah. Researchers from the University of Rochester and Rand, they're very good, studied kids from one of the biggest school districts in the country, somewhere in Florida. A cell phone ban went into effect 2 years ago. No cell phones in school, in class, none of that. By year 2, students had higher test scores and fewer absences. Florida was the first state to enact such a ban, and now over 25 states have bans on restrictions on cell phone use in schools, including Ohio. I don't know about Michigan, though. They ought to get rid of all cell phones. Just they stay in your locker or they stay in your backpack. You're not allowed to have them out at all in class, ever. When I'm in charge, that's going to be one of the rules.
I think that they need to put old-fashioned payphones back in the school lobby.
Oh, my gosh.
No, I do.
25 cents.
Yeah.
When was remember that?
Or you would call, collect, and when your mother got the operator, this is a collect phone call from Sharon. She'd be like, no, you accept it? No. And then they would know to come and get me after practice.
Oh, that's a great idea. Okay. That's a good bit. I like that. When was the last time you picked up and made a phone call from a payphone?
Would you make a call from a payphone?
Well, they're
today?
gross.
Yeah, exactly.
I would probably say it had to be sometime in the 90s. Had to be.
Well, I thought Josh and I were just talking about this, and I was pretty sure he said they're starting to put them back in, like around downtowns.
I don't know whose number do you remember to call.
Well,
I don't.
Which is
I don't know
936-1212.
What was that information?
The time and temperature, which still works.
Does it really?
Oh, yeah.
No way.
Yes, it does.
Should I try it?
You want?
All right. Is there an area code?
I think it's just 936-1212.
936-1212. Calling.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed
Oh.
as dialed. Please hang up and redial.
Man, she sounds
Try
spicy.
419.
419.
Isn't it 936-1212?
936-1212. If this is your phone, my apologies.
Hello, you're live now with the Denny Radio.
Coming up after this.
I told you.
With the arrival of spring.
Oh, come on. The arrival of spring.
Well, they have to have an advertisement.
They have to have a commercial? Ooh, cockroaches.
Never take a day off.
Cockroaches.
They never take a day off.
Never. I've worked
And
with
they
some
live
of those.
7 days without a head.
To hear the time and temperature.
Okay.
Or getting a pest control quote
No.
is free.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Frames. Call frames. No.
Today is Friday, October 24th. The current time, 12:05 p.m. And the temperature, 48 degrees.
There it is.
Told ya.
It still works. I love it. Wasn't cold on the golf course today. Me and Cooch played. It was awesome. He beat me by 1, the stinker. Anyway, it was fun.
Yes, Lori, we put dimes on our penny loafers. I did too. And Michael Jackson brought back the penny loafer with his white socks. And I just read recently, do you know why he wore white socks?
I don't know, because he wanted to be white.
So you could see him dance. You could see his feet actually move in his dance.
Okay. Makes sense.
It does make total sense.
All right. I have another one off. Alan Hamill. Does that name sound familiar at all?
Who's the Hamill that was in Star Wars?
That's not Alan Hamill. That's the other Hamill. That's
Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Is he
He was-
Tigers?
No.
Detroit Tigers? Oh, that's Trammell.
That's Alan Trammell. No, he's the widower of actress Suzanne Summers, and he's created an AI clone of his late wife 2 years after she died from breast cancer.
Okay.
He told People magazine he's developing what he calls the Suzanne AI twin, and says when you look at it next to the real Suzanne, you cannot tell the difference. Okay. The AI was trained using all 27 of Summers' books and hundreds of her interviews. Hamill says the idea was something he and Summers had discussed since the 1980s after learning about the concept from computer scientist Ray Kurzweil, whoever that is. And it was her idea to create one. She wanted to provide a service to her fans who need health information. The plan is to upload AI to SuzanneSummers.com as a 24-hour chat bot where fans can ask health questions and she'll answer them as AI. Hamill says his family's on board with the project, sees it as a great tribute to Suzanne. They were married for 55 years. He says you can't tell the difference between the two. And I'm like, I saw a video of them and I'm like, this is just a little creepy.
Isn't part of life like being here and then not being here? I mean, the memories is what you have up here is, I don't know. I mean, this is where people are going to start taking the DNA or whatever, and they're going to start recreating.
Cloning.
I'm telling you.
Wouldn't it be nice if they cloned another me?
So about my sleep deprivation.
No comment from the boss. Okay. Anyway, there you go. Let's do trivia now. Trivia today. Let's see if I can get another one
I
right.
had a couple other things.
Oh, well, then
Okay.
go ahead and talk about it.
Well, okay. So the other night I had dinner with the beautiful Lisa Morrison. I love her. We
Mhm.
haven't seen each other in quite some time.
Tim's wife.
And I actually got Tim's her husband.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Right.
And I actually got to see him too because he was her limo. And then he picked her up and it was rainy and I parked a little ways down. So she's like, get in the car. We'll take you to your car. So I got to say hi to Tim.
Nice.
And he
Tim's
said
the
hi.
DD
Yep.
because they were boozing.
We were not boozing.
Okay.
Trust me, I only had one glass of wine. Anyway, we had a couple hearty laughs at our own stupidity. I'm just going to say that.
Okay.
And here's my dish.
Oh, is that fish?
It's called branzino. Okay. Well, I had not been to this restaurant before. I thought it was going to be pasta because I saw the word piatti. I thought that meant pasta. Well, it means dish, plate. Okay. Anyway, so
Well, you better learn that before you go to Italy.
yeah, I know. So anyway, we ordered it. She got what I got. And then he brought it. And I am like, what is this on top? She's like, where's the pasta? I'm like, I don't know. And she took a bite. And I'm like, what is that on top? she goes, I think it's chicken. She took a bite. She goes, oh, it's fish. And I'm like, I don't like fish.
I love fish.
So the server came back. He's like, how is everything? And I'm like, I am so sorry. I did not realize there was fish on top of this because it doesn't say it in the ingredients. It was like artichokes, olives, olive oil, basil, all the stuff I love. And she's like, and I thought there was pasta in this. And he just said something and he walks away. Well, I kind of picked around it and all that and ate it, but it was delicious. That fish, you could just with your fork. Beautiful. And I'm not a fish eater.
I know.
Anyways, we got done and we were talking and she's like, I think branzino is the name of the fish. I'm like, what? She goes, I think branzino is the fish because she asked the server, what kind of fish is this? And he couldn't really answer. He didn't know.
Branzino, man. It's on the menu.
So I pull it up and sure enough, branzino is the name of a fish. And we laughed all over because that guy must have thought, you two need to go home and are you driving? So anyway.
That's funny.
I had fish and I have to say it was pretty good.
I love fish and it's good for you.
Yeah.
So I love fish.
Okay.
All right. Now trivia.
Oh yeah. Okay. Trivia.
Which city has hosted the most World Series? Oh, I know that.
I don't like it when you're so confident.
Why?
Because
You
I
can't
want to stump
celebrate?
you. No. So take a guess in
Put in the comments.
the comments, peeps. And we're going to
Shout
Johnny.
out Johnny Castillo, our law. Thank you to our longest running sponsor, John Castillo. Johnny is the man. Okay, trivia answer. Go ahead and put up New York.
Which city has hosted the most World Series?
New
Terry
York
is
City.
guessing LA.
Nope.
Justin saying New York. You say
Correct.
New York.
New York City. New York City 9 times because they've won the most. Yeah.
Is that why they do that? Like, is that how they decide where it's being played?
Well, no, it's being played in Toronto tonight, and then Saturday night, I think they play, or Sunday.
So
whatever.
It depends on what teams are in, and then they
Correct.
go back and forth.
Right. Yeah. Host
so who do you think is in second place?
city. I'm probably going to say the Dodgers, LA.
Chicago.
Oh, really?
7.
Well, they have 2 teams, so that's not fair.
Who do you think is 3?
LA.
Cleveland.
No way. They haven't been in the
6
World
times,
Series.
according to Wikipedia. Yep. Pittsburgh
1935,
5.
54, 87, 97, 2019. Okay.
Pittsburgh's 5. St. Louis is 5. Now, here's what I find interesting. Cincinnati had 5 as well.
No LA, huh?
Washington, D.C. was 5. LA was down further. How many times in Detroit?
Well, they've won it twice in my lifetime. They were in it another time. So I would say, I'm going to say 4.
4.
Boom.
How many times in Atlanta? This one kind of surprised me.
2.
3.
Oh, close.
So
That
there
was
you
close.
go.
There
According
you
to Wikipedia.
World Series tonight.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so last night we went to our daughter's fall choir concert at Otsego. So this started the mood.
Look
It
at
was
that.
their fall concert, but it was, several performances, but most of them had to do with like kind of some creepy Halloweenish. And I'm so proud of her because she has this year formed an all men's choir.
In high school.
I know.
And
in
there was
high
a ton
school.
of boys.
And here's a picture.
Look at
Look
that.
at all those guys.
Look at that. Where's the redheaded kid? There he is, right in the middle.
This guy.
That kid.
Yeah.
Who's the redheaded singer?
Oh, Rick Astley?
No. Well, he kind of is. No, the more popular guy now.
Oh,
Sharon.
Yeah, Ed Sheeran. Yeah.
That's what I saw him. I'm like, hey, look, Ed Sheeran's part of the choir.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
That dude's got some hair, that kid.
So I kind of combined, I'm just going to show this real short because I am tired of being dinged. Facebook, Instagram, no, we don't have the rights to this music, but please let it play anyway. Here's a little snippet of just a couple things that they did.
I want to know why Olivia keeps flipping the page.
What do you mean? So she can keep track of where she's at.
Okay. I don't know. It was awesome. She does such a great job of those kids. They're really talented and they're getting better every year. It seems like they're getting better.
That's why I told.
So way to go,
Josh,
Olo. Very
yeah.
proud of you.
Yep.
Sweet girl.
Yep. Do you know the story about Sweeney Todd?
I have no idea what Sweeney Todd is.
It's a musical.
Okay.
And Sweeney Todd is the demon barber of Fleet Street. So he's a barber and kills people. And then him and his lady friend or whatever put the bodies in soup and serve it.
Well, that is very uplifting. I
It's
want to go. If it's coming to the Stranahan, I'm going.
Listen, I saw it up at
Who comes up with these?
dude, it is a huge musical.
Is it
The what's the Murder She Wrote lady? What was her?
Angela Lansbury?
She played the lady in the Broadway musical. Yeah.
The creepy one?
Yeah.
Okay.
She wasn't Sweeney Todd, but I saw it up at the Croswell Opera House years ago. And oh my gosh. I mean, the rep has done it. It's great, the music in it, it's haunting.
Yeah.
But it's good.
I'll pass. Yes, Dan, go blue, beat state. Saturday night. What are you doing Saturday night?
Watching Michigan.
Yeah. Michigan at Michigan State.
Oh,
Big brother, little brother.
Mayor and all her friends down in Atlanta, they'll be congregating in a Michigan State bar somewhere.
Yeah.
I can't believe how many State fans are in Atlanta.
I know. There's a ton of them. And Meredith, our niece, if it doesn't go my way, I will be getting heckled after the game because she does it every time. Hasn't happened in a while, but let's hope it doesn't happen this weekend.
Okay.
All right. There you go. Oh, by the way, in the trivia, the Dodgers used to be the Brooklyn Dodgers in Brooklyn, New York. And then they moved out to LA, which is probably why they're not in the top 5.
Okay.
So there you go for hosting. All right.
Okay.
What do we got? We ready
Yeah.
for topic slide?
Yeah.
All right.
No, we already did topic.
I mean, feel good stories. You want mine first or you want to start?
Go ahead.
All right. First one. It was a normal afternoon in East Bethel, Minnesota. And when mom, Carrie Thorpe, stepped outside to greet her daughter after school, and she spotted something terrifying. Bus pulls up. She sees smoke and flames rising from beneath the bus.
Ooh.
Without hesitation.
And it's full bus?
Yes. She, like 22 kids, something like that.
Mm.
Yeah. She runs out there and starts yelling at Rick Gratton, who's the driver. Kids were crying. Kids were scared, freaking out. It was emotional, frantic. Together, Thorpe and Gratton jumped into action, helping all 22 students from East Bethel Elementary safely off the bus. And then the fire spread. So Thorpe goes back and looks at her doorbell camera to capture, what she could.
Yeah.
That's that picture right over there.
Okay.
Hit that picture. Here's the bus. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Right in front of her house.
Wow. So what was the problem?
I don't know.
Where is everybody?
Are
they up by her house?
Probably, or so, I don't know.
Wow.
But apparently the bus driver stayed calm, got everybody off the bus, no injuries, nothing.
Whew.
I mean, that could be anything.
Yeah.
Of what it, but man.
And where was
goodness.
that at?
That was in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So there you go. Feel good story number 1. Don't you feel good?
Yeah.
I do.
That's a hot story.
And hot one. All right, your turn. 29-year-old single man adopts 5 siblings to keep them together. Something he missed out in foster care.
Yeah. So 29-year-old Robert Carter turned the pain of his own childhood into a powerful mission. After growing up in foster care and being separated from his 8 siblings at age 12, Robert was determined to prevent other children from experiencing the same loss. When he began fostering 3 young brothers, he soon discovered they had 2 sisters living in separate homes. Without hesitation, Robert made the life-changing decision to keep all 5 siblings together.
Wow.
So this was in 2020, October 2020, so during COVID, which you can see that people in the back with their masks on. He adopted Mariana, 10, Robert Jr., 9, Michaela, 8, Giovanni, 5, and Keontae, 4, the age of 4. The moment the children were reunited was emotional, filled with tears, joy, and the overwhelming relief of finally having a forever home together. Being a parent changed everything. Robert shared, they motivate me. Everything I do now, I think about them first. His home may be louder and busier, but it's also full of love, laughter, and stability every child deserves.
A single dad, 5 kids.
Because
Boom.
He lived it.
Wow.
I mean, yeah.
That is awesome.
So see,
very good story.
I like Feel Good Fridays. Feel good stories.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, I'm going to tell you about a guy named Abel Rodriguez. He has been a huge supporter of the athletic programs at Community High School, where he works in Collin County. I guess it's near Dallas. And the Community Lady Braves volleyball team has become his biggest supporter. The team realized he didn't have a car. There were times where he had to sit around at the school till 1 a.m. before somebody, a friend or family member, could come pick him up. So he would stay at the school. He's a custodian, I believe. So when they found out, they set up a GoFundMe campaign. They raised more than $3,000 in 24 hours. And then they got it up to $9,000, got him a new car. A local dealership, Group 1 Ford of Rockwell, heard about the effort, stepped in, put the foot on the gas pedal, and they turned it into reality.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well, and then J.R. Aerie State Farm Agency added insurance coverage and gas money. And then they did, of course, the big reveal. They called him outside, said there was an emergency. So he's thinking somebody puked, because that's how it is. So I have some audio of Abel being surprised. So you hear the kids go nuts. And then one of the volleyball players, and then the volleyball coach comments on him.
I feel really good. I'm really happy that he was so excited about everything. I didn't expect any less of a reaction from him, honestly. Abel's an amazing person. He has a million reasons to be sad and never has a smile not on his face.
In the classroom, in the hallways, in the gym, they know what is expected of them and they rise above it every single time.
Isn't that awesome?
That's cool.
Teenagers.
Yep.
Gives you hope for this generation.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Amen.
All right. Do you have one?
Yes. So I think I'm going to show this one first, and I'm going to cut because it's to music, and I'm cutting the music because I don't want to get dinged. Okay?
Nobody wants to get dinged.
No
Well,
one wants to get dinged.
I do.
So anyways, this is actually another older story from 2008, but it came across my feed, and I just think it's so cute. The woman in the video is the former Miss Uganda from 1993. Okay.
Oh,
So they're at a baseball kiss cam. Look at, she sees that they're on the kiss cam. She's putting on a show. Look at her. And he's trying to point to her the message. Look at everybody around him.
it's like she's on The Price is Right.
I know.
I love it.
So cute.
That is awesome.
Look at her. Everybody around could like see what the question was, but she was just putting on a show.
Yeah,
'cause she
except
saw
this
that they
dude
were-
with the baseball. Let's get back to the game.
But every
Oh, that the hair on the arm standing up.
but every video had music, so I didn't want to.
No, that's okay. That was fine because we'd get dinged.
We get ding over in Uganda for
Yeah,
playing the music.
We don't
so,
want to do that.
yeah.
All right,
Anyway,
I'm going to tell you about golfer Neil Phillips. Okay,
Okay.
it's a golf story and it's a feel-good story. He's a sophomore at Sewanee College, a Division III school in Tennessee. He made not one, but 2 holes in one Monday during the first and second rounds of the Chick-fil-A Invitational in Rome, Georgia. He did it on the first hole of both rounds.
what?
He began the first round on Monday on a 182-yard par 3. He pulled out a 6-iron, hole in one. Then he shot even par 72 for the opening round. Then they had the afternoon round. He starts again because it's a shotgun start, which means everybody starts on different holes. He started on the 8th hole again. This time must have been a wind thing. He used a 6-iron. He gets a hole in one
That's crazy.
in the same freaking day.
That is crazy.
Different club, same result.
It looks like I'm a wreck. It's in the hole.
To me, that is divine intervention. I mean, come on.
Now he needs to be playing the lottery.
His second ace was like 6 hours from the first one. He's had 3 in his career. Now he's had 3. The first time a college golfer has made 2 aces on the same hole during the same day. Unfortunately, the third round, Tuesday morning, the hole-in-one streak came to an end. He parred it.
Oh.
I'd still be happy
Yeah.
about it. Anyway.
Wow. Now, if that happened to you, would you go out and buy a lottery ticket?
Yes.
What numbers would you choose?
Well, 8 for sure because it was the 8th hole, and
Okay.
probably 6 because he used a 6-iron.
Okay.
And then I don't know how many numbers do you need
1 for hole
for
in
one hole in one. There you go.
And then what about,
861. Play the 3 lottery number.
does it
thing.
have to be in that order?
I don't know-
Or
I don't
if
know
your
how it
numbers
works.
come up 1, 6, 8, do you still win? Like as long
I
as
don't
you
know.
have the numbers, right? You win?
Yeah, I think so.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah, I probably would have. Why not? What do you got to lose but a buck?
there you go.
Okay. This feel good is actually a video
Okay,
from
here we go.
Old Ohio man who came back from the dead. His heart stopped for 45 minutes. The doctors finally gave up, but his son simply would not. ABC's Alex Perez has his unbelievable story.
It's the miracle Tony Yali doesn't understand but will never ever forget.
I never realized anything was wrong.
He says his evening 2 weeks ago began just like the rest.
I went to bed like normal that night. Didn't have any idea anything was wrong.
Neither did his wife Melissa until she woke up in the morning.
I could tell his breathing was off. Tried to revive him, wake him up. He would not wake up.
In a panic, the family called an ambulance and rushed to the hospital. Doctors frantically searching for the problem.
They anticipated that they would find some type of heart blockage. The doctor came out and said they could not find any blockages in his heart.
Through the day, medical teams couldn't figure out what was wrong with Tony. Then, in the afternoon, his heart stopped beating, and for 50 minutes stayed that way. The doctors scrambled to revive him to no avail.
There was no spontaneous blood pressure or pulse. With very heavy hearts, we had to stop, and we pronounced him actually dead.
For Tony's daughter, Kirsten, it was simply too much to bear.
I felt like a piece of my heart had just been ripped out.
As nurses were preparing to take Tony to the morgue, Tony's son Lawrence, with a pastor by his side, stood right in front of his dead father. He began talking to him, refusing to accept what doctors had told them.
I said, Dad, you're not going to die today.
Then came something science can't seem to explain.
Took about 3 steps, and my pastor, Paul, he got my attention. He said, Lawrence, there's a heartbeat.
On the lone heart monitor still attached to him, a flutter. Tony's heart had somehow started beating again.
The greatest thing in the world is when we were told after he was gone, pronounced dead, that he's got a heartbeat.
Even the doctors are agreeing it's a miracle.
Tony says he has no memory of what happened. He now has a pacemaker and a defibrillator, but his heart, it seems, normal, especially for a man who appears to have returned from the dead.
Nobody has any explanation except, I had a lot of people praying for me, and God moved that day.
For Good Morning America, Alex Perez, ABC News, Chicago.
I have an explanation. God. That is awesome. I love that story.
You and your lightning strikes.
I know. I love that. Anyway, that's an amazing one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, mine's not as good as that, but it ain't bad. Okay.
Well, I mean, how many stories do you hear like that? 45 minutes, and they were getting ready to
put the tag on his toe.
I mean, I know, get the then up to 6 feet above ground because he might need to be ringing that bell.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so this story started 5 years ago. Her name is Kirsten Southern. She rushed to help. She spotted a guy trapped underneath a car. I think he got hit. He was walking across the street in the walkway, and he got hit. And he's trapped underneath the vehicle. She had just left swimming class. She saw the car wheel flatten a guy's leg and the helpless victim banging wildly on the driver's side door, trying to get the motorist to move. So he did. So he ran over him again. So she rushed over without a clue what to do. She ended up comforting the guy for like 40 minutes. Emergency services arrived, gridlocked traffic. It was crazy. Southern left early from her swimming event and said, that's where the swimming pool was. And I glanced up and I saw this guy go under the car. He was banging on the side of the car. Some lady was screaming. She was a first aider. And I went behind him to tell him to lean on me. And she was trying to make him comfortable. She said, despite the circumstances, she remembered thinking how attractive he was. She cradled his head in her lap and even checking it to see if he was wearing a wedding ring.
Oh my gosh.
She could see his lower leg was badly injured, and the hapless driver reversed back over it to free him. She assured him everything would be okay. Ambulance gets there. I was run over twice, but I only remember being pinned down and banging, he said. I didn't see Kirsty's face because she was behind me, propping me up. So he's got leg issues. Anyway, he had a bunch of surgery and all that. So it was during his hospital stay.
Oh, here we go.
That McLeod appealed via Facebook to witnesses to get in contact with him. Well, she sought his own Good Samaritan, saw the plea, didn't hesitate to get in touch, and the pair reconnected several weeks later. I had a little Facebook look as I knew his name afterwards. I didn't message him. I just took a look, she said. Well, they began chatting on social media, began dating soon after, and they just got married.
Boy, this sounds like the wedding planner.
Isn't that crazy? So they tied the knot, then they celebrated with wedding photos at the crash scene.
Oh, that's funny. How old? Did anyone have a picture of her holding his head at the crash scene?
I don't know.
They should have done a reenactment. How old were they? Are they?
Didn't say. But by the looks of things, it looked like probably early 30s.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
She's trying to save this dude's life. She's like, ooh, he's good looking. Man, he's not wearing a wedding ring.
That is so funny.
She peeped him out on Facebook, but never reached out till he reached out and said, hey, witnesses. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Love it.
there you go.
Yeah, it's very cute.
There's my.
We need to have pictures.
Yeah, I don't. Sorry, I'll do better next Friday.
Well, so where you get that? Can you like Google like and then see and do images and see if anything comes up?
Yeah, I mean, I could have, but I didn't because I just thought me telling the story was
enough.
Good enough. Painted
Okay.
the picture, run over twice. So,
All right,
There you
here
go.
is my last one.
okay.
Prom. 7-year-old throws backyard prom for his babysitter after hers gets canceled. 7-year-old boy found out his babysitter's prom had been canceled. He decided to host one himself right in his backyard. He set up a dinner table, made a playlist, and dressed up in a bow tie for the occasion with a little help from his mom. He's even got a little sign.
That's adorable.
The event was planned to be safe and socially distanced. Photos of the touching gesture quickly went viral, proving that kindness shows no age. So there you go.
That's adorable.
I know. Isn't that cute? Look at him.
A good-looking kid.
Bow tie.
Look at him. He kind of looks like what's his name?
Webster?
Yep. May he rest in peace.
Was it Webster? Yeah, I guess it was Webster. So, all right, that's all I have.
Okay. You want another one? I got one more.
We got
I don't
time
have
for one
pictures
more.
though. I don't have
We got
pictures.
time for one more.
Okay. A couple of years ago, Timothy Heatherly, he's from Missouri. He went to see a doctor. He was having back pain.
Hmm.
Well, he was diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, which
Oh,
stinks. Dialysis 4 hours a day, 3 days a week, leaving him exhausted, couldn't work. Of course, all his friends got checked, see if they were donors. Nobody's a match. So out of desperation, Heatherly's mom turned to Facebook looking for a donor. Father of 3, Joe Turner, saw the post. Even though he didn't know Heatherly, he was deeply moved and decided to help him. He's a 39-year-old DoorDash driver from Illinois. He underwent months of testing. He's a perfect match. Heatherly and Turner met for the first time to complete the paperwork. The transplant surgery took place last month. It was successful, and Heatherly says the new kidney began working right away. He feels healthier now, no longer wakes up with fluid on his lungs. Turner texts him every day, the guy who gave him the kidney. Heatherly is deeply grateful, says there's not a lot of people that do things like that for their friends, let alone a stranger. All because of Facebook. There you go.
Yeah.
And I believe that's
Love
all my stories.
See, so good can come from social media.
Yeah. No, it can when you use it for good and not for evil. So, there you
Or
go.
just hate, rage.
No, there's a lot of that out there. Nurse Terry, The Power of Prayer, Judy, love Feel Good Fridays. As do I, Judy. So, anyway, it continued. Are we going to do it next Friday? Stay tuned. Make sure you share the video.
It's a
though.
week-to-week decision.
It is. All right. Monday, our topic. Boom. Your parents' strangest childhood rules. So start thinking about that and get
Did your
ready to
parents
post those.
have? Did your parents have some?
I'll have to think about it. Well, we have you can't go swimming till you wait 30 minutes after you eat nonsense,
Because of cramps.
which is a lie. So whatever, but I'll have stuff by Monday.
Okay.
So there you go. All right. Funny video time.
Yeah, this is because people go crazy over their pets, especially let's just say dogs, especially around Halloween time.
Like it's hard, drop it like it's hard. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hard, park it like it's hard.
And now,
You and your homies might be lying to talk.
The wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tiggers are wonderful things.
To memorize the way you shock me.
The way you move it here.
Those are so good. I think and we don't own the rights to that music, Face Blow.
Well, every video was different. And then they just edited them all together.
The beginning one, punch it up again. Can you or no? You already deleted it?
No.
Like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot.
Actually, it looks like
He does. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, Snoop, getting it done. I love it.
Yeah. Which one was your favorite? That was your favorite one? Costume?
Yeah, it was. I mean, there's so many. And the one where it was the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was
well, I
adorable.
mean, the ambulance, though, with the Malamute or whatever, the Husky.
But I challenged that because of AI. Like, was
No,
he really making
Like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot, park it like it's hot.
Yeah, funny stuff, Sharon.
I know. People love their animals and dress them up at Halloween. Some of
They
those,
do.
I mean, some of those are cruel, though.
Yeah, but it's funny.
Yeah.
All
Anyway.
right, people, have an awesome weekend. Go Blue. Please share the video.
We'll see you Monday.
Monday.